Hello there. I just want to share a bit about me. My name is Mie Mie. I'm a migrant from Jakarta, Indonesia. I came to Australia when in 1977, and I have been married to Willie since over 40 years, and we had three amazing, gorgeous children. And I'm not just saying that because they are my kids. I think I can be responsible to the way how they turned up, and sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. When they're not good, and I still can take the ownership of being a mom that overprotected. So I am currently living in a two-bedroom unit with my husband. We don't have a lot of responsibility, except we're just having a responsibility to ourselves. My personal goal to actually able to create my online business that I can take away and share the possibility to anyone, everyone that who are looking to make a difference in their life, and they don't have to stuck with their normal jobs or 9 to 5 or anything if they are not happy with. My thing is that I was working for the public service for over 25 years, and don't get me wrong, money and everything, it was good, everything is on aligned, and Willie and I created business portfolios during the period that I was in working as a public service. Somehow, this is back a long time ago, by the way, in the 1996 that I last resigned from the public service world. So then I took on taking on a food business, and I thought that having a business, I thought that would give me the freedom to do everything and anything that I want. And look, boy, how wrong was I? That the business that I have is actually, I work 7 days a week. Every day I put about 10 to 12 hours, and the results is nothing compared the job that I was working as public service. Cut long story and all, just because that I didn't earn as much money, but I think I feel totally fulfilled in my life, and that's so funny and weird. But inside of that, my husband was really mad at me because he's come from family he's come from the family grew up with living in hospitality, which that he was totally against it. I think I can understand why back then he feel that way. But because our communication is so broke down, that all I could see that he is against me and he's got no dream and all that kind of story that I said about it. It took something of me. In 2005, I did the landmark education. I complete the curriculum for living, and I got to see, after I did that, and I got to see the possibility, anything is possible. Or even before that, I did the landmark forum. I live a life that everything is possible, and somehow that because you live with someone, a husband, like I think he's a loving and beautiful person, just overprotecting the way how I conduct my life. He was worried about me, that people always mistreated me and all that kind of things. He's really overprotected, and I think somehow I let that to happen. And just cut long story short, we're still married, by the way. We have our disagreement, whatever it is, but inside of this marriage, and I said, I gave my word, until death do us part. And then we still have all our disagreement and a lot more, but we are so totally contented. Like he lives, he goes volunteer, doing volunteering every week, and then to the hospital, and every second weeks he goes to another hospital, and every now and then he plays music with the groups, and he's just enjoying his life, and then so am I. The funny thing that because I want more in life, I've been looking to do some other thing that it put me into trouble financially. So until I actually got to see the Six Figures Mentor, and I saw that this is the one, and somehow, some reason, even though that this is the one, and I could see this is a potential for me to get somewhere, to do something that I can work, travel, enjoying it, and then share my story to everyone who wants to hear my story, because I like to talk, by the way. So until I get the mentoring from the Six Figures Mentor, from the system, and I got to see this. Oh my goodness me, that I have been living in my story, in my la la land, that I can't do it, it's too hard, I need someone to help me. And until I get to shift that, and I mean, look, by the way, don't get me wrong, and I did this in 2005, and I got it, that I can do everything and anything myself. But with this online education, and I'll go, I don't know anything about computer, I don't know anything about creating a website, I don't know anything about anything. Well, no one knows how to do things. At the end of the day, if you're willing and if you want to make it work, this can happen. So I have a lot of massive breakthrough in being with a Six Figures Mentor, and still continuously getting the breakthrough, even right now, speaking in the camera like sharing my story with you guys, with anyone who's listening. It's kind of like light globes is turn on in your brain and go, wow. And then that's how I feel, that's my experience. And then this kind of thing, that no matter how much that I share with you guys, you might not get it until you actually be in it. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be the way I am, to share the way how I, what you see me, this is what you get. So I'm 63, I'm Mie Mie. Computer is nothing that I know. The only thing that I know about computer is basically using it, and I would not know how to share it. And now I am sharing it with everyone out there in the world. And what I want is just to create a possibility, the possibility that anything's possible, everyone can do this. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I can be assured that I will be seeing you very, very soon. Bye for now.